Howdy folks, welcome back to the basement. I got my little friend up here and he might be showing up in different videos later. Today I'm going to be working on the Baja Heat again. I've got to take the carburetor off, or not the carburetor, I keep saying carburetor. I got to take the breather off and replace it with a pod. I got to run a fuel line. Let's get into this. Start with these two nuts right here. Got 10 millimeter if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. And yep, 10 millimeter. And that'll remove this breather assembly. Now this is the little air pod. It's kind of offset just a bit. It comes with this adapter, and this goes on. Yeah, it's got a little notch. Now this one's two-sided. This one's got two notches, but you have to line it up with this notch right here on the gasket. And I'm not sure if it will, but we will try it. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Got two nuts to put on, and they are 10 millimeters, same size that came off of it, off of the original breather. And whoop, here's the tripod. So let's get these nuts put on. Okay, we got that. There it goes. Now, there's that. Now, this boot right here on the AirPod just fits right around this, and it's got a simple hose clamp. You put it into place. I'm not getting it far enough in, I don't think. All right. Okay. We've got the pod on. Now I've got the fuel line loosened on this side. I have to go to the other side, figure out where it comes out. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Let's get the pliers, take that off. I'll just pull it right out. Ta-da! All right, I'm back now. Went and had to go get a fuel line for this thing. I didn't have any here. I've got some larger, like 1/4-inch line, but this takes 3/16. So went to auto parts store and got. Now this is the one that came with it, and it's, well, let's see. It's not really labeled on, off, reserve, nothing. So, okay, let's go ahead and put this in and start threading this nut. You can twist the whole thing, it's stiff anyway. But got me a wrench. Well, it's getting tight and it's backwards. Oh goodness, I'll have to twist it. There we go. Let's see here. Oops. A little more. A little more. It's yeah, it's not going to cooperate very much. Let's see. If I get it a little looser, I bet that'll about work. Let's try it. No, it's going too far. Just have to kind of play with it there, back it off and tighten it up. You want it to tighten, but you don't want it to spin this thing where you can't get to it. Because that's your valve right there, shut-off valve for it. Alright. I'm going to leave it like that and hope for the best. May have to go in and play with it later. Okay. Now, I've got these little band clamps or squeeze clamps, whatever you want to call them. They're the originals that was on the original fuel line, but they're probably not the best thing in the world to use. But I'm going to use them for now because right now it's all I've got. I asked at the auto parts store to see if they had any, and they didn't carry any, so I'm hoping they're still effective. Alright, we got that one. Now, figure out where I'm going to run this thing. We don't want to, let me turn this around. Don't want to run it around this. This is your exhaust. A little muffler pack right here with a pipe coming. Let me readjust it again. Got the pipe coming out the back right here. Okay, I hope I've got this all in frame. I was saying I didn't want to run it underneath all of this linkage and stuff, but it kind of looks like it's going to be the best way to do it. And right through this little goober here, yeah, it's a little clip that kind of holds it, keep it from wiggling around. But I think that right there will be good. I will cut this off, cut somewhere about right there, if these things will cut it. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. All right then. Let's put our little clip on there, a little squeeze clamp. Okay, feed it down on the nipple. Oops, it's falling off. You hold on there, little clamp. Well, the good news is that that's pretty tight going on there, so I don't think the clamp will have to work too hard holding it on. Let's see if I can get it to slide down there a little better. Oh yeah, there it goes. Now, put that little clamp on. Now, pull a little slack out because that's a pretty sharp bend right there for that thing. Yeah. All right. Leaves me a little excess, but I don't think it's going to hurt nothing. Okay, I'm back. I've got, I went out and got the gas can. I've got my pump. I'm going to start filling this thing up, see if we got leaks. Hopefully we don't. And like I said, I don't know which way is off and which way is. Okay, let's try again. We'll put a little more in. It's got to get up level with the top of the petcock. You know what I mean? Before it's actually going to come down through the filter and out the line. So we'll put a little more in. Just don't want to put too much at once. In case it does spring a leak, it could be a mess to clean up. Let's see what we got here. See, it's still got to get all the way up level with about here before it's actually going to reach this. So let's see here. Ah, there it goes. I have fuel in the line. He wants the little bubbles are floating up. All right then. And I guess it should have enough in there to fill the float bowl. Now the question is, can we get it to fire? I don't know if you can see it or not, but this little white thingy here, this little white piece is stuck out. That is the choke lever. Okay, so this is run, and all the way back is choke. Now, what do we got here? Let's see, make sure I got it turned on. And I don't. Now, that just helps prime the cylinder. All right. What it do on run? Uh-oh, get hit. See if I can do it with the left hand while twisting the throttle a little bit. We're almost there. Boy, it's a good thing it's clamped in up there because it almost ran off without me. Okay, it's running. I'm going to take it down, pull it off of the lift back. Okay, drop her down. Nice and slow. All right, it's down. Let's see here. I'm just going to roll it off here without the ramp. I don't think it'll kill it. Okay, well, I went to unload it off the ramp, and I've got more work to do apparently. I was going outside to try it out and film a little ride around the bottom end of the house here, but it's developed a leak. But yeah, we'll continue that on the next episode. But you did hear it run, so we've got a running mini bike. It almost took off without me off of that ramp, off of the lift. Yeah, so we'll see you next time. And don't forget, give me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.